Suit opening lead checklist. All right, so you find yourself on opening lead versus a suit contract. This is your thought process to choose your suit. And then you have to choose the card within the suit. Okay, first choice, even above your partner's bid suit, believe it or not, versus a suit contract, is to lead a short suit lead. Now there's two types of short suit leads. There's singleton leads and doubleton leads. We're focusing on the singleton leads in this seminar. And well, if you hold one, you lead one. There's a little more to that story. If you don't have a short suit lead, then you lead partner's bid suit. You lead top of a doubleton or low from 3 or more. If partner didn't bid a suit, you look for top of touching honors, right? And top of touching honors means that you're leading an honor. And then if you don't have top of touching, the next choice is a trump lead. And there's a whole discussion of trump leads. And if you don't want to lead that trump, 2 reasons to lead trump. If you don't want to lead those trump, then you get to your 4th best lead in the unbid suits. So we're going to be right at the top of this list in this seminar looking at short suit leads, and we're going to focus on the singleton lead. We'll save the doubleton lead for another day. Right, so singleton lead is what this seminar is all about. So as I said, if you have a singleton, you lead that singleton. But then there are 3 exceptions. So what I want you to do is you say to yourself, I'm going to lead this singleton unless one of these 3 exceptions apply. First exception has to do with the number rule. You do your number rule, right? Defender's checklist, you review the auction, you do your number rule, and you find out that partner has limited entries. All right, what do we call that? Less than 4 points, less than 3 points, right? They don't have a king or an ace in their hand. Unlikely they have a king or ace in their hand based on the auction and your number rule. All right, if partner has no entry, you're not going to get a ruff. So don't lead that singleton. It could be a hand where you're giving partner a ruff if you happen to have a long suit with trump entries, right? But what you're not going to do is lead that singleton. If you do your number rule and it tells you that partner holds limited entries, right? What do we call that? Let's call it less than 3 high card points. Then don't lead that singleton. If you do your number rule and partner has high card points in their hand, likely, they could hold an ace or perhaps a king, then go ahead and lead that singleton, but go to exception number 2, which is natural trump trick. Strategy-wise, it's better to use those natural trump tricks to pull the declarer's trump, to get 1 trump from declarer's hand and 1 trump from the dummy for one of your trump, right? Much better to strategy than to lead a singleton and trump with a natural trump trick, right? So that's exception number 2. And then the third exception is a visual. If you hold 4 trump and a side 5-card suit or longer, then you want to be leading that 5-card suit rather than leading a singleton. And it's called a forcing defense shape.